So what we're going to work today is trying to load one of our legs, especially our hip. But what we're going to do is try to force one leg to push or let the other leg take over. So to get this to happen, we're going to use a step. So I'm going to start with the leg that I'm trying to offload. So if I'm trying to really affect my left side here, what I'm going to do is put my right foot on the step. I'm going to step up. And then what I'm going to do is step down to accept all the weight through my opposite leg. Now when I'm doing this, as I come down, I have a pretty good what I call a hip flexion here. My knee is flexed and my weight's going through the back of my heel, so I feel this a little bit more posteriorly. When I shift my weight to my heel, what happens is I've got to go ahead and hinge a little bit more at this hip so that I don't fall over. So again, the foot that I'm trying to affect is going to be off the ground. I'm going to step with the opposite foot up here, and if I'm trying to load this left hip, I'm going to let all my weight go from the right foot into this left side, and I'm going to go ahead and sit down into it. My foot is just here. I'm not doing anything with it, but my weight is being accepted by this left hip right now so that you can see from a different angle. If I've got my right foot on the step right here, I'm going to go ahead and be all up on this one, and if I'm trying to load my left hip, I'm going to go ahead and come and sit down into that side. And then I'm making sure that my knee is not too far over my toe, or I feel a lot of this in my quad. I want to make sure my knee is back a little bit. I do have to be flexed more at the hips, so my face and my chest are pointed more towards the ground than to the wall in front of me. And as I'm holding this here, I can feel this glute start to kick in. So the exercise is to be up on the foot that we're trying to offload. The foot that we're trying to onload, we're going to go ahead and step down off the step and get into that soft knee position with that good hip hinge. My weight's on the back of the foot. I'm really feeling this through the back of the hip.